Hi everyone, we are back to interview George in a minute. Just as a reminder, we have the link in bio to pledge to our sensory garden, and today we are giving away vouchers to whoever pledges £2 or more, and this is what you get. So the voucher will include a coffee and a cake. It does not, unfortunately, include the flowers. You'll have to join us in Woolwich to have a look at those beautiful flowers. But yeah, the first 50 people that will pledge to our campaign today will receive a voucher. Hi, hello, yeah, we'll receive a voucher for a coffee and a cake in our cafes in Woolwich and in Greenwich. And now, without any further ado, we will introduce you to George, the founder of... hopefully George will join us now. Hi, George.
Hello.
Hey, hello. Hi.
How are you?
Well, I'm well. I'm not with you, unfortunately. But the important thing is that we are together. So yeah, we are together, and I think for a very good cause.
Yes, definitely. Hello, we have more people joining now, which is very good. Hi, everyone. Welcome. We are doing a live today to raise awareness to our crowdfunding campaign for a sensory garden here in the artFix at Woolwich. And George, why don't you start by telling us, a bit more about artFix? How did you come about with this idea? Why did you, want to create artFix, and what made you start it?
Well, first of all, let me salute Costas, who's an old colleague from the Athens artFix. It wasn't called artFix at the time, but this is exactly where it all began. Some almost 10 years ago now. We were in the midst of the crisis in Athens, and we were looking for ways that we could help people with artistic tendencies to be self-sustainable. So the first artFix happened in the center of Athens, in the old neighborhood, and then the second iteration happened in Soho, in London, some 6 years ago, and the rest is history. So the idea is that we create communities and foster everyday creativity by allowing people, facilitating people to express themselves creatively. And we try to do this by emulating the creative process in 4 steps. So the first step is entering the cafe, having a coffee. There you can meet other like-minded people, and you can also conceptualize, think about any creative idea you may have. The second step is the workshops that we are providing, so that you can learn more about what we are doing, and even more so, you can learn more about your project idea and how you can make it a reality. Then there's the co-working space that we offer at very competitive prices. So this is where you can work on your idea, and this is where you can connect with other people and work together so that you can make it happen. And then we also provide space for you to showcase whatever you have produced, be it any kind of art, exhibitions, performances, anything that can be hosted at artFix. So it's a 4-in-1 space. It's a cafe, it's a learning center, it's a co-working space, and it's an exhibition and performance space. It has been quite successful both in Athens and London. As you know, we have 2 spaces, and COVID notwithstanding, we would probably have had another 2. That was the plan, but hopefully we will do this as soon as the restrictions are lifted.
Instead of 2 artFixes, we now have an amazing sensory garden. So how's that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we now have a backyard that, if the community helps us, will become a beautiful garden. So the idea is to use this space that you just showed, clean it up, repair, mend the fence, both figuratively speaking and literally speaking, and then make it into a place where people living with dementia, with regular visitors of artFix can mingle and appreciate what we are offering. either food, drink, or the artistic content that we are providing. So yeah, it's a place for people to come together. It's an open space, which means that it's going to be even more useful now that when the lockdown is lifted, it's going to be for open air spaces. So that's going to make it even more useful, and hopefully a place where people can recognize each other and continue what our mission is, which is to build communities.
Just as a reminder to everyone who just joined us quite recently, that we have a link in our bio to pledge to our sensory garden. It's still very much under construction, our sensory garden, and we do really need the support from the community. Even if you can't pledge, you know, if you just share the word, spread out the word, share the campaign in your social media, or just talk to your friends and family about it, that would already be an amazing help. And we will, you know, we appreciate every little help, really. We are giving out vouchers today, so the first 50 people to pledge to our sensory garden will receive a voucher for a coffee and a cake, redeemable in our cafe in Woolwich and our cafe in Greenwich. And you know, we really do appreciate the support of everyone. If you want to send this live to someone else that you know might be interested, that's also a big help and a big shout out to us, and it's really good. George, I wanted to ask you, what kind of sparkled the idea to bring together a dementia-friendly space and artFix? You know, in what way do you find that art connects with people that live with dementia?
Well, we try to be an inclusive space. We try to be a space where people can feel safe, and they can feel that they are very welcome to show what they have and to connect both with their inner selves and engage with others. So at the basis of artFix is this, let's say, democratic civic responsibility that we have to be open and to try to listen and understand other people and work together with them. So obviously, people living with dementia are very welcome and have been one of the cornerstones of artFix ever since we opened. Angelica later will explain how we hold regular meetings and how we have also become a dementia-friendly space. We have been awarded a badge for that, trying to make it easier for people living with dementia to navigate. So it's a very natural next step to try and allow those people, everybody really, to come together, to be together in a garden, hopefully with some nice live music, with our great offerings, and then just see what happens. This is what we do. We put people together, different people. Woolwich is so diverse anyway, and then we just sit back and see what happens. So it's just a need that led to that decision, really.
And hi to everyone who's joining, to everyone who just joined now. This is it's live to raise awareness to our crowdfunding campaign. We're trying to open a sensory garden here at artFix Woolwich. There's a link in our bio to pledge to our crowdfunding campaign. Hi, Jordan. And we are giving out a voucher. We are giving out vouchers to the first 50 people that pledge £2 or more. Voucher for a coffee and a cake to whoever, the first 50 people that click and that link and just help us out. Or if you can't pledge, just share it with your friends. That is already an amazing help. If you want to send this live to whoever you think would find this helpful and would be interested in listening about our campaign, would be also an amazing help. And George, I just wanted to ask you, and also to Eduardo, what kind of events, I think that's what we are eager to know, what kind of events, what's going to happen in this garden. The summer is coming, and I'm hoping for some kind of music festival or something. No, I'm kidding. But, tell us, what will happen?
Well, you're not too far from that. We are part of a number of initiatives. So one would probably be a festival that is going to culminate in the garden. We call it Bridge Over Troubled Waters. So we're trying to bring together the community in the Royal Arsenal across the dual carriageway and the local community. So the culmination will hopefully be in the garden. Don't forget that we are already running a radio station together with our friends at YMX. So the artFix YMX radio station will be transmitting from the garden with live music. And then obviously we are a licensed space. So for the more adventurous among ourselves, I'm looking forward to, sipping a glass of wine and or beer and just watching, I don't know, one of our artists paint live or play some music. So the possibilities are endless, and we have already held some events like that inside. So we just move them outside, where in the summer it's going to be even better, under the stars.
Amazing. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm so happy for this project that you came up with. I just want to give a big thank you to Jordan, who just said that artFix is the best cafe in London, and Fleur, who agreed, and How, who says that let's support our local communities, and that's all true. That's why we're all here, and COVID really took a toll on all of us, but it definitely has brought some good things as well, and I think it has brought people closer together, and to join forces and do something positive, and that's really amazing. Just as a reminder that we have our link in bio to pledge, and the vouchers are we're giving away the vouchers for the coffee and cake, redeemable in Woolwich and Greenwich. We are open almost every day, I think. Woolwich just closes on the weekends, right? And
Woolwich at the moment, just Sundays we're closed.
And Greenwich
Monday to Wednesday we're closed. Open from Thursday.
Other than that, more than welcome to join us for a lovely latte and a lovely cake. George, anything that you would like to add? Anything else that you would like to say?
Yeah, the only thing I want to mention is that we already have more than 60 backers, which is great, and that shows that the community appreciates the project. For example, Jordan, if you can help us by just pledging, the minimum is £2. So, and by pledging £2, you get the free coffee and the assortment. So you get more than your money's worth. And that's enough help already. So we already have 60 backers. We are trying to convince the mayor that the community appreciates what we're doing, and it's a project that is going to be very welcomed by the community. So just pledging £2 or more is enough, and then the mayor may just give us the rest of the money or match fund or whatever he decides is best. So we need your pledge even for £2, and you are getting the voucher. So I think it's a good deal. We call it you get a garden for a free coffee, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, indeed, a garden for a coffee, or it's amazing, really. Perfect, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you very much, George. Thank you to everyone who joined us now. We will be back in about 2 minutes with Angelica. She will talk us a little bit about people that live with dementia, and how to go about their day, and how important it is to have a space like this available in Woolwich for them. And yeah, I really do appreciate a garden for a coffee. I love it. Yes. Thank you, Angelica. Yeah, and we'll see you very shortly. In the meantime, while we reestablish, just the link in bio is there, and you can just help us by sharing the campaign or pledging. There are other incentives, if you just have a look in our website. We have all sorts of rewards for whoever help us out with this campaign, and we are trying to get the mayor's attention to show that this is a really beneficial project for the whole community, that we're trying to do something good here.
Perfect. Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks
Thank
so
you.
much,
Good to see you.
George. I'll see you soon.
See you. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. See you in a bit.